Good morning, everybody. I've just arrived in Blidworth. I don't know if the driver wants to be on the picture or not, but this is my driver today.
Hi.
Yeah, looks absolutely beautiful around here. Let's go and have a look. Right then, guys, I've come here quite early today. Wow, there's some beautiful views down there. I've just spotted a view down there. This is quite impressive here, guys. So, hello everybody. I am here today outside the Bird in Hand. I'm not sure if this is the pub I saw on the map earlier. I'm going to have a little giddy gander on my map and have a look about a bit. But this is one of the pubs here in this area. Right, what's going on then? Well, we're going to have a lovely walk through the village today. We're going to start a little bit further down that way and then come up the hill and then go down into the village itself. And we're going to show you different things while we're there. For example, I think it's here. Is this a private? I'm not sure. But there's lots of different areas here that are really beautiful. So, welcome anybody new to the channel. And any of my usual suspects, let's say, the people who normally follow what I do. Hello. Bonjour. Good morning. Buenos dias. Let's go on an epic adventure. So where are we? We're in Blidworth today. And Blidworth, I'm sure it's Blidworth, has a lot of links to Robin Hood. In here somewhere, we have a gravestone. Well, we've got a couple actually to look at here. But one of them that are here is to do with William Scarlet, which is believed to be one of the real people that were Robin Hood. So that's in here somewhere, and we're going to go and have a look at that. There's also in here, I believe, a gravestone that looks like a miniature church of this church. Also here somewhere is a house that apparently Maid Marian lived in as well. So there's a lot of things here. So we're outside St. Mary of the Purification, sorry. Some nice little cottages here, isn't there? Beautiful. I like these little things. In fact, that says up there, the Rock Alley. Also here in Blidworth, we have, apart from a lot of traffic, which is always annoying, but it's the way it is, we do have the mining history, and we have quite a bit of history linking with old wells, springs, and a few other things in the area. Ricket Lane. Now, that's one of the lanes. Look at this. This is incredible. These are barns that have been turned into houses. Really impressive. But yeah, Ricket Lane is one of the lanes we're going to go up. In fact, why don't we do that first? Before we come to the church, I think we should go up Ricket Lane. Yeah, so apart from the things I've already explained to you, Blidworth has a lot of history with other things in the area. We've also got a Druid Stone, a bit like the one that we have in Stapleford in Nottingham. And, oh, we've got a chicken here. Good morning, chicken. Beautiful. There's the church again. It's quite picturesque here, isn't it? I like that. I like these enchanted villages, and that's what Blidworth looked to me like one. Wirksworth is another one I'm going to in the near future. I do apologise, I've got a bad cough. We're here before the storm. We've got a new storm called Storm Donovan or something like that, I think it's called. That is tonight. Oh, this is, what is this, abandoned? Can't be abandoned, surely. Is it abandoned? Pretty. But yeah, going up here, okay, this was a mining town as well. Going up here somewhere is, I don't know if we can get to it, but we do have, I just seen we've got a public footpath just here as well. Is that public footpath? Where? Must be down there, surely. Hilltop Farm. That's pretty here, isn't it? Really nice. It says public footpath. So where's the public footpath? Unless it's down there. That's a bit confusing there. Can you see that? It says public footpath there. Is that an old public footpath? Footpath. I don't know. Anyway, and we're going to go to where the stone is. In the middle of the field. I'm not too sure if we can get to it, but we're going to go as close as we can. But yeah, this place is beautiful. And I thought I'd come and show you today. It's really worth the visit, guys. Also not far from here is Blidworth Bottoms, which is another place deep in history to do with Robin Hood as well. Good morning. Lots of people doing exercise in the area. See the shadow of me, I do apologise. Hello! Wow. Got the wind turbines. Got a lot of stuff here. This is really a nice little place, you know. Really happy I can take you here. Look at that. That's pretty. Isn't it? I've just thought, also here in Blidworth, we've got the famous Ashwell tree. I believe it used to be either a well. Is it a well? I think so. I'll look back into that when we get nearer to the point. It's opposite the church. Just heard what sounds like some livestock animals. Can you hear that? Let's go and have a look. Let's say good morning to our beautiful animals in this world. Good morning. Look at that. Wow. This is impressive, guys. Really is. I love nature. Good morning to you, sir. Or madam. There's that roundhouse again. Good morning. Hello. How is everybody? Hey? Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you beautiful? Yeah. You are. You're beautiful. Look at that. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Not too far from here, guys, actually, as well. There's Reneth Water, which has got some lakes at one side of it, and if you go all the way down, it also appears near Reneth itself, which is another place we plan to go to in the near future. But also is Fountain Dale, which is near Harlowood, where we were recently in the snow. So all my videos connect in some aspect or another. They're all interlinked in the areas. And what I'm telling you about Fountain Dale is it's not that far away from here, although I'm not going there today, but that's where apparently Friar Tuck's well was. And there's also some old remains there, probably just in the ground, but there is of certain buildings in that area as well. Now, why do I like coming on these videos? Well, you know, one, it's great to have a walk, really is. 2, great history. 3, folklore. 4, endorphins. 5, some people might not be able to get to these places, so I come and show you. And this list goes on and on and on. It's great that I have subscribers, but I'd be happy just to have 150 subscribers instead of 800 odd I have. It's not about subscribers for me. I don't do YouTube to get money. Let's say I do YouTube because it's my way of storing the places, the memories I've been, like an old photo album. I just like YouTube as a platform to put it on. And if there's people along the way that have memories of these places where I go, then perfect, all the better. I also do like doing videos as well to unite friendships or unite memories of people who worked at certain places together, etc. So yeah, we're here in Blidworth. Gonna have a look at this side because this looks quite impressive down here again. Look at that. That is really nice. But I am a big fan of countryside. I find it spectacular. I think there's a car coming. Just trying to find this stone which is down here, Druid Stone. It is actually bunter sandstone, quarried from local quarries in the area. There's horses here. I always like to promote local businesses when I'm in an area, and I've just spotted this here. It says Harby Horse and Pet Supplies. Yeah. So yeah, we're looking for this stone, which is in the middle of a field around here. I don't think we're going to be able to get to it, but let's go as close as we can, guys. But yeah, bunter sandstone it's called. Really is beautiful around here. See if I can pop the camera through here so you can see through there. It is nice. I like little villages like that. We'll be coming back up this way afterwards, back into the main village, and we will go to the church. We'll look for them things linked to Robin Hood. We'll have a walk around the village there, see a few old buildings because there is quite a few of them dotted about, and we'll go to where Blidworth Colliery once stood and walk around there as well. Thank you, Kez, for bringing me here today. I'm actually here because I'm off to see a dermatologist while I'm here because I've had a skin infection. But I thought I'd come around and look at the area because it is nice, it is well known. I have been to Blidworth Bottoms in the past, which is another place obviously linked with Robin Hood. But I've never been to the village itself. So I thought today, that's what we'll do. Look at that down there. That's really cool. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Look at that. Beautiful. Old iron gates here. Got the feeling where we want to go is probably private land, just like the one near Clipston, but it's worth showing you anyway. I don't know if we can try and... There's also a lot of I was going to say, I don't know if we can try and find it here, but I don't think we are going to see it. Be nice if I could find it. It really is down there somewhere in the middle of a field. There's also a lot of earthworks in the fields as well. A lot of that. Take a photo of that. That's pretty. Blidworth as well has got a reputation for some of the finest archers in the area. Bowmen, surely. So that's quite well known in this area as well. Also is known a ceremony where they had like a cradle. I don't know where it is exactly, but somewhere in Blidworth there should be a cradle. And they had like an event that happened. Don't know if it still happens now, but it definitely happened in the past. And I'll put a description of that when I edit this video. I'm going to show you something. It's quite funny what it says there. It says Woodlands Andrea's Retreat. It says there, beware geese with attitude. Love it. Blidworth village is down there somewhere, and we'll go there later to walk around where the pits were. Now, the stone I'm looking for is actually behind here somewhere, in the fields behind here. Not too sure if I can get to it from this side. I don't think I can actually. Someone's dumped something there. Not really good, is it? It's definitely down there somewhere in them fields. I don't think I can get to it from this side. So it might have to be that when I walk back later out of the village, I might have to try and spot it on the way out. That's fine if that's the case. That's what it is, and we'll do that. But it's worth having come up here anyway because it's beautiful. Just come across the field to see if I can spot the stone, because it's definitely around here somewhere. I can see it, I think. Yeah, I can. It's down there on that field. Down there. Can we get to it is the question. It's just down there. I don't know if you can see that on the horizon. I can see it from here. But can you see it from here? Is the question. And do I have to go all the way down that moor? I don't know if this is even private. I don't even know. I don't particularly like going on private land, guys. But I can see the stone. It's down there in the middle of the field. Let's zoom in. Maybe we can see it. Maybe we can see that it's just there. Try and... It's actually known to locals as the Druidic boulder stone. By the way, guys, also in this area we've got an old mill to look at. We're coming down a little bit. I have seen a path here, so I'm following a path here. And I've seen something quite odd on the other side as well. Let me have on this side of the fence. Is this just... I don't know what it is down here. Hey, it is stunning there. Look at that. Look at the landscape around here. It's beautiful. Can you imagine this covered in snow, by the way, guys? There's that Druid Stone again. I don't know just how close we can get to it. I'm going to go a little bit closer to it. But there is a path here, so I'm assuming there is people that do come here. I just don't think we can get right next to it. But we'll get to as close as we can. We're getting quite close to it now. I reckon we can get really close to it, guys. That's my hope anyway. Because it is quite stunning, that is. That little rock there. It didn't say I couldn't come in here, so I'm assuming I can come in here. But I just don't want to be stopped in my tracks by some local farmer who then tells me off for being here. And then I've got to get rid of the video completely. But it is absolutely stunning here, one way or another. It is beautiful. It is, really is. There we have it. Can you see that? There we have it, guys. This is the closest point I could come to it. I need to go back up into the village anyway, but I just thought I'd show you. The closest we can get to it, the better. There it is. Look at it. There it is, guys. Wow. Can you see that? Let's zoom in. Look at that. Found it. Good morning. Good morning, horses. Beautiful animals. So we're going back now towards the village. I'm really happy I found that. As close as I could get to it, but that's beautiful find that is. That is really cool. I also spotted one near Clipston when I went up there. Near King's, is it the King's Bishop Palace, I think it was called. But I couldn't get anywhere near that one neither. I was lucky to be able to see this one today. So let's head back into the village. I think our first stop's going to be the church. By the way, guys, when I come to these little adventures, I often stop somewhere to have a coffee. Now today, I plan to have a coffee in a Tudor building. I'll tell you a bit more about that when I get to it. But I've been told, I've had a tip off that inside the Tudor building, inside that building, there is some features on the inside that are well worth visiting. So I think that's where I'm going to stop up for coffee today. Oh, I'm suffering. I've had really bad acid reflux of late. And I've had Gaviscon and Rennie and it doesn't seem to shift. It does worry me a little bit because it could well be that I've got an ulcer. Like a bad ulcer. Or it could be something more dangerous as well. Let's not think negative. But I do have a chest ache, chest pain. I have been ill for some months with my skin infection, and now I've got this to tackle as well. Also, I've got a bit of asthma, which is normal at this time of year. But is it linked to my acid? It could be. We're back here where we saw the sheep earlier. Was it goats, sheep? Can't remember now. But it was around here. And there's a roundhouse here. I'll show you. Coming up to the roundhouse. There it is there. I'm not too sure where it is, guys, but somewhere here is where the old windmill is as well. I don't know if we can get to it from here. This is actually called the roundhouse, which doesn't surprise me because of that roundhouse over there. Hilltop Farm. That looks like private, maybe. Yeah, that looks private, but I'm pretty sure that the mill is up there somewhere. Well, that was good. A local here who come out of where I'm going to now, which I'm looking for that windmill as well. Local told me that when I go to Fountaindale, when I'm looking for Fire Tuck's well, at Fountaindale, there's also Fountaindale Hall. Now, Fountaindale Hall apparently was bought by his family many years ago for, I think it was £5,000. And then it was sold for 15,000. It's a nice little profit there. And he says that the family owned the whole woodland in the area. So that's interesting, because that is a place I plan to go. I'm probably going to go with my wife on that trip. I just hope I don't take her through any treacherous conditions like I did the other day. Anyway, we're back down here. There's the livestock again. Very noisy for a little village. The church dates back from the 15th century, and it's a grade 2 listed building. Gotta be careful here, I don't get run over in this village. Morning. Only the tower remains from the 15th century, guys, by the way. The rest of the church was built in 1739. There's an interesting door there as well, entrance. We'll talk about that in a second when I get there. So the gates that we're coming to are cast iron gates, and they're from the 19th century. Just this little gate here on the right hand side. So that's really epic, because there's bits and bobs dotted about that are still here. Here we have it. This lovely gate here. Look at that. That is something, isn't it? Cast iron. Looks like stone to me. There's a block up there as well. Got some Commonwealth war graves in here as well. But yeah, unless it's... Is it this which is old? The actual gate? Or is it the archway? I don't know. A bit of both, I'd say. But the gate is very old as well. So yeah, here we have it. Robin Hood history. Right here, guys. So we're going to have a look around in here. There's obviously the famous William Scarlet grave. There's also a replica of the church as a gravestone. Old door there. That's more than likely going to be closed. Not going to even attempt that. But it's a lovely little church. Ah, there's a little church there. The replica stone. That is really epic. Can have a look at that just down there. But yeah, we're here in Robin Hood folklore. Right here. Now, I don't know if you remember, I went to near Papplewick to a little village, and I thought that the gravestone of William Scarlet was there, but it's not. It's actually here. It's actually here. There's another gravestone, graveyard part a little bit further down as well. But first of all, we're going to check this, because this is epic. This is very unique. Wow. That is impressive, isn't it? I thought it was bigger than that. But it's still impressive. I think it's really cool. So that's a replica of the church, which is also stunning. So, what else are we looking for in here? Well, we're looking for a cross. I've just spotted like an obelisk over there as well. It's got some quite unique gravestones here, actually. Let me go back to that one. Because that one's pretty cool as well. And this one here. This is a big one, isn't it? It's all kinds of different ones here. But look, this obelisk here. Unique. Isn't it? That's... I don't think you can go down there. No, you can't. That's private land. But that is a unique thing there. We're looking for Thomas Leake gravestone, which is like a big cross. And we're also looking for William Scarlett, who was known to locals as one of the real Robin Hoods. There's quite a few different ones. The Robin Hood of Locksley. There's a few different names in association with Robin Hood. But this is one of the most famous ones, William Scarlett. And I've just spotted it down there. It's not very big, but it's worth it. Is this the other one I'm looking for? Quite possibly. I can't even see what it says on it. Don't know. Not sure. But there is the William Scarlett one. That is the William Scarlett one. Right here. What about that? What about that? That is pretty, isn't it? It's a shame it's not that big for someone who's supposed to be so famous in the area. But there is some pretty nice gravestones here, I've got to say. But that is the one of William Scarlett. Strange out just there. Just noticed something else down here as well, like a little bit of a ruin. So I'm going to go and have a little look at it. But there is some pretty impressive stones around here. In affectionate remembrance of Jonathan Hardcastle of Blidworth Dale. Rest in peace. Yeah, look, this here coming up there. What's this then? Is this an actual grave? If it is, that's pretty cool, don't you think? Or is that supposed to be the church replica? I don't know. It is cool though, whatever it is. Don't you think? Unique. So here's the graveyard here. Not too sure where that Thomas Leake one is. There's some Victorian ones around here. There's one down there that's got like an angel on it. We do plan to go some time in the future as well to Rock Cemetery in Nottingham, which has got a lot of caves underneath it. But it also has some of the oldest, let's say, gravestones in Nottingham. Some Victorian ones. That's unique, that is, isn't it? It's also got some kind of, I just noticed it's got some kind of, you look here on the stone itself. I wonder what that is. That's quite old, isn't it? Wonder why this is here then. Anybody know? I mean, locals will probably know more than me. But look, we've got more of this. This ivy, by the way. But look, more of this, like, patterns in the stone. Cool. I'm gonna go, if I can get to that angel there. There's an angel there. Can you see that? And there's quite a few Celtic crosses here as well. All a bit overgrown, unfortunately. But nevertheless, pretty. Try and get nearer to that Victorian angel. Can you see just behind there? Rest in peace, everybody. My dad's anniversary on the 13th, by the way, which was also a night, by the way. I'm doing a DJ show. And I'll be going to Wolford Hill Cemetery on that day where my dad is. That's a lovely little grave there, isn't it? Not sure where this other one is exactly. Gonna have a closer look on my map, see if I can find it again. Yeah, so it does look like it's that grave that I walked past, guys. It's a shame about the William Scarlett one, you know. I've been looking for this one for quite some time, and then I find it, and it's pretty much abandoned here. If you believe all the help and stuff Robin Hood did for the local community and the folklore, you'd think at least this would be a little bit more looked after, wouldn't you? But this is the William Leake one. And he was well known for his local virtues. Right, we're going to head back out of here. That's quite a nice cemetery with quite a few little bits and bobs to see. Really nice. Rest in peace, everybody who's here. And we're going to head down the village, past a few old houses, past some interesting little things that I've researched before I've come here, about some buildings on the way down to the village. Please comment on the videos, by the way. I always stress this, but some people don't seem to comment on them. But anyone who's interested or knows the area or can have memories of the area in the past, please comment. I like to hear from locals when I do the local videos. There must be that iron gate, which is the old part, not the entrance to it. That's what I think, anyway. See an old ER post box as well. Right, I've been told I can go up there, although that looks private to me, but I've just been told by a local I can go up there and take a photo of the windmill. There's the windmill behind there. Can you see, guys? Wicked. Windmill, by the way, is a late Georgian to 19th century windmill. We can't get further up there, but as you've seen, it's just behind there, up there. So thank you for letting me go in to look at that. I do apologise. 20th century windmill. But there was a few in this area, and that's that one up there at the back there. There's another one similar to that actually in Mansfield, in fact, that we've planned to go there at some point. The church, by the way, has an annual rocking ceremony. So, babies that were born nearest to Christmas would hold here an actual rocking ceremony. Now that's quite unique in itself, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. And I think somewhere in Blidworth itself we have a cradle. Now then, we're going to carry on walking down into the village. Beautiful houses here on either side, old cottages. Not too sure what that's called there, but there is a few famous places dotted about here. Ashwell Terrace, yeah, that is well known, this one. Ashwell Terrace. In fact, it's called Ashwell Terrace because of the Ashwell tree that was around here. And it was more or less in this spot where we are now. Very famous in the area. Notice there's quite a few, should I say, very, like, beautiful, different kind of buildings here, just like when we go to Wirksworth, when we go in the future, because I have to go there to do some stuff for Trent Barton buses. I'm going to be doing some more promotional work. While I'm there, I'll look around the village like I do, because I'll have about an hour or two to kill when I'm there. But yeah, these are really old here, can you see? Old barn. And there's a building just a bit further down there which has got something interesting which we're going to have a look at now when we come down. Lovely conversions here, really is. Just spotted it, it says the old schoolhouse. So I wonder if that was that over there, or maybe this one here, I'm not sure. Oh, another cyclist coming. I like it. Oh, it says the old schoolhouse on that side as well. So yeah. Better him than me. I struggle walking, never mind going up and down hills on a bike. Little, oh, that's nice. Little walkway down there. Look at that. Pretty. I like places like that where you can see a view like that. That trapdoor, whatever it is up there. Palings. Oh, that's nice. I really like that kind of thing. That is stunning, isn't it? Weldon's Yard. It says there's a public pathway, footpath, public footpath. Is that going up towards a windmill? I'm going to check that actually, because it says public footpath. Wonder if we can see the windmill from this side. I often find these little cut-throughs, so let's go and have a look. Bit muddy, not too muddy, but a little bit muddy. My intuition is we're going to see the windmill from this side. Oh, hello. Good morning. Aren't you beautiful? Look what I've just spotted. I quite often spot horses on my journeys as well. That's a nice horse here. Good morning, sir. Hello. You come to say hello as well? Yeah. Welcome. Wow, you're beautiful. You are? You're absolutely beautiful. Thank you for stopping by. Lovely. You live in a beautiful part of the world, mate. Absolutely stunning. The horse is following me, by the way. Aren't you? Where are you? Oh, no, he's not following me. I thought he was following me. Oh, there's the church again behind there. Stunning. I'm just curious to know if we can see the windmill. Public footpath. Yeah, we can see it. I thought we might be able to see it. That's why I've come this way. I thought there's every chance we can see it. Can I not get through here? What's going on? Maybe jammed. Alright, it's that side. Stupid me. Look, we can see the windmill behind there. Can you see it? It's literally up there, the windmill. Right behind there. Let's zoom in a bit. Wow. Wowee, wow, wow. Look at it. And I think that's the same one that I've seen in pictures around here in the past, where you can see a big view, and on top of a hill you can see a windmill. And I wondered if that was the same one. I reckon it is. I really do. I reckon that is the same windmill. Nice. Well, let's get back down in the village. It's got the old part and the new part. We're at the top of the hill now, so we're going to go down to the bottom. And I'm going to go past an old barn that's got something peculiar at the bottom of it. Let's go and have a look.